Oh. You need to get your hand in there. Oh, Christmas is coming. Hi, everybody.
Hello, good morning, good morning. What's everybody up to today? This is Sunday. Hang on just a second. I wrote it down.
December 20th.
December 20th. Number 26.
26.
26.
Oh my gosh.
We're getting up there, guys. Age is creeping in. So, welcome to Flock Around the Table. I'm Deb.
Sue. Mika.
And we want to thank you guys for being here every Sunday with us. And we want to welcome all of our new viewers and people who have subscribed.
Bless your hearts.
All that other fun stuff. Yay, yay, yay.
Yeah.
So, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And
yeah, we won't post again
soon.
Until after Christmas.
Yeah,
right.
it'll be after
Hence
Christmas.
why I'm wearing my ugly Christmas sweater.
I know, and I'm wearing my ugly sweatshirt.
And I'm wearing a shirt that should have been for the three of us, but I screwed it up. So anyway.
But it's going to be really, really cute.
But
It'll be really, really cute at point. It's three hens. It's three French
The
hens.
3 French hens.
But you're supposed to put it on, they didn't tell you you had to do it on a white shirt, so the hens were white. My hens are, ergo, a burgundy color, so you can't really see my hens. But anyway, I thought I'd put it on anyhow.
Practice makes perfect. We'll get them for next year.
And they'll be perfect.
And they'll be perfect.
And they'll be perfect.
Right.
So that's all there is to
I
it.
told you that my Christmas shopping was, probably should have been, I should have started earlier because more than half of my gifts are still in the mail. So.
okay.
All of mine have been received already.
You smarty pants.
Smarty Marty.
Yeah.
Well, we did
I
that.
just got lucky, really.
Beth came up, so we did those few of those, and we didn't do much this year because she didn't feel like doing it either. And so Madison got her hat and mittens, and she's like,
did she love them?
yeah, she did. She's like, oh my God. She goes, this is a high lady. And I'm like, yeah. So she's like, she pranced around the house
She was
with
all
it.
happy.
Yeah, and then I told her I was going to make her another pair of mittens because I gave her the fingerless ones. And she was said, no, these are perfect because where she sits in her room to study, there's a bit of a draft. Because if she sits over at her, by her desk side, and she, she's a college kid, they study in their rooms upside down, under the chair.
I used to study in a bar.
Yeah, I mean, same thing, you know. So she was like, they were really, because she said, my hands get chilly. So this way I can still have my fingers for the computer, but I can, but she said, my hands will stay nice and warm. And I said, well, there you have it. So.
See, I used to.
Because I was looking for the yarn that, you can buy regular gloves that have the gray on the top that you can use on your phones. That will,
really?
They have it. And yeah, it's like a.
Didn't even know it. That's a.
Yeah, they have a.
You're more technologically advanced than I am. I didn't even know about that.
No, I think I shop more than you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because we verified a long time ago that Deb is not technologically advanced.
No, challenged, yes, but not advanced. And so anyway, they. So I was looking for that yarn to think if I could put it in a mitten too, or on the thumb, because kids use their thumbs. And then I was also thinking I could make her mittens for her hands and then just leave the thumb open.
With it, yeah.
Because fold it,
you could just
do
that like the afterthought heel thing, but just open it up
and leave it open and not tie it off. Do the decrease at the top.
do a little crochet around or something
like that. And then
that would be cute.
She could flip it off, and then because if you watch kids text and do stuff, they do everything with their thumbs.
Yeah,
I've tried it. I don't know how many times to hold my phone and do this, and my phone ends up on the floor, and my fingers are still doing this.
My thumbs have too much arthritis, and
I want to keep knitting, and
hence why
stuff.
you guys don't get show notes until Monday, because that's where a real computer is for me.
Yes,
is at work, and then I can actually type. So if you guys are wondering why you don't have show notes on Sunday, that's why.
Right, because she has to go.
I have to actually do it on a real computer. And I don't have one here. I don't have a real computer at home.
She can
Say that
it out.
loudly. I think that
I
there's
can't do it.
Somebody in another room that couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I think that perhaps he needs
Hey,
to.
I know what I can do. I can have Mikey send him all these information about how to get what Dell computer to get.
Well, Jamie told me to just buy a computer, but
That's
I'll
like
just
going
wait till,
in.
I'll
and
just wait till I
buying.
get a new computer at work, and I'll take the one that I have at work home.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That'll
Yeah.
work. Yeah,
This is a laptop.
yeah. It's
Oh,
Touch
is it?
screen.
Yeah.
Touch screen laptop.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring it home.
Yeah.
When do you get the new one at work?
Probably
sometimes
in 10
it's
years.
Ah,
Probably in 10 years.
We may not be doing this in 10 years.
yes,
I'm
we
not-
will.
I'm not sure how many people we actually have in our company, but we have 3 facilities in the U.S. We have 2 facilities in Canada and 1 in Mexico, and we have 1 tech guy.
Where's the one in
Ooh.
Canada?
Well, 2 in Canada, 1 in
Where-
Regina and 1 in Cambridge.
And that's both Ontario.
I hope there's nobody from my work watching this, because I don't know.
Regina.
No, Regina's in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Cambridge is in Ontario.
Right. Is Ontario. That's it. Because I figured when we
See,
went to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, we could go to Regina for you and make it a formal business trip, so we could just deduct the whole
Right,
thing.
right.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah. See, when we get to 500 viewers, I think we should LLC ourselves so that way we can deduct all these trips to and from and deduct the cost of
my
the
gosh.
yarn. And then the IRS can say, wait a minute, how'd you buy this to begin with? You don't have any income. And we'll go.
Donations.
Well, did you see our credit card balance? It's like, we don't need any income. We're just letting it
We're just-
ride. You
Got
know?
a credit card.
See, look,
Credit
I
card.
only have to pay $7.62 for the next 72 years, and I'll pay it off. See, so what the hell, you know?
That's about it.
Yeah, that's what we get. You know, we can find $7.62 in pennies.
Oh,
during
I
the
could
week.
find that in my couch cushions.
Yeah, see what I mean? So
I
that's
need to
what we
have a
can
discussion
justify.
with this stitch marker maker.
What
Oh
happened?
no,
My bead is not attached.
it's
I
running amok.
noticed that I had one of those too, and I wasn't sure if it was a production thing.
Yeah, you need to talk to that stitch marker maker.
I probably do, but it really doesn't bother. The only thing that bothered me was then I just whittled it down because I had the glue over. There was something spiky here, and I just went with the.
Oh, so
and
you had
so-
extra
see,
glue.
Yeah,
That was the
here it
glue
is.
that was
It's this
supposed to be
one.
on this one.
Yeah, see, that's the glue that's on there. See, look, there you go.
Oh,
see?
yeah.
That glue's
mhm.
gone. See, there's the little bit of glue right here.
That darn
Glue.
that darn lady.
I know the production. I tell you, their quality assurance. Let me get a hold of my husband.
By
He
the
can
way,
go
these
through
little
it.
guys, they will be. They're great.
They are. They're the best. And you know, I
They're
haven't
great.
used them until this fall. When
I
we
will get
actually
them on Etsy.
passed them on.
I
They're
think-
perfect. They're a little round wing with just a
Little
little
on wing.
well,
What a
yeah,
wound
that's
wing.
Yeah, it's a technical term here. I'm using technicals. And then see, look, I even used my 2020
You got the 2020 on there.
on here,
Oh my
even though I
gosh.
bet I finished this in 2020. But I put the 2020 on there.
You
We have
did.
to order 21s
I know.
because then we can start, doing that
I'll
so that
order
I can
21s.
put 21s on all my everything. I
Um,
start in 21.
At any rate, they will be on the Felted Garden.
That'll be good.
Or-
So you'll be able to pick up a few of those, and they're
yeah.
really nice. They add a little quality to your work. It's not just
They added some sparkle.
Yeah, they do and shine. If your yarn doesn't sparkle and shine.
And they'll be available in gold and silver.
Gold
Toned.
and
Not
silver,
real
sil-
gold, not
what
real
isn't
silver.
It? Silver and gold, silver
Or
and
in gold.
gold.
Oh my gosh.
But I can't remember the rest of it.
Whatever.
That was enough.
That was enough.
I'm getting to the point that I know where to start. Okay, yes, and you notice when Sue came on today. She
Yeah,
has
I
a
had
Christmas mask.
my Christmas mask. My Christmas.
And Micah has the
Hat
same
mask.
one, the half mask. And I have the little snowman. I went to Joann's and they had these on sale, these wonderful little masks.
The
$1.
masks.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
the mask
$1 or
one.
something.
Okay.
And they have the pocket too, so you can put the filter in it if you want to add extra. And then these appliques were $1.76. So I ironed them on. Yeah. And then I got some for the girls at our waitress.
She's pulling her shirt up like,
Oh, that's a good idea. You can do that.
I had to do that leaving the Friendly the other day.
Really? Because you didn't have your mask in your purse?
Well,
How'd you
I
get
got
in?
up and I went to the ladies' room, and when I came back, the table was cleared, and because Jamie was paying,
Right.
and I said, I gotta go to the little girls' room before we leave, and he goes, okay, well, I'll just pay and then we'll go. So he paid. I went to the ladies' room, came out, the table was cleared, my mask was gone.
Oh.
And I went, oh. So I did. I just took my shirt up like this as I was leaving. And then I got to my car and I put my hands in my pocket, and lo and behold, my mask was in my pockets the whole time. You know.
It sounds like something I would do.
I actually bought
but
a
I
lanyard.
was kind of sad because that has been the mask that I've used like the entire time, and I was like, what is wrong? I was gonna have a little cry, and then,
yeah, I know.
And then
It
Deb
was
shows
there.
up the next day with this mask anyway, so I wouldn't have been maskless.
So you wouldn't have been
without.
maskless.
So
Yeah, I actually bought one of the little Hobby Lobby had them, and they were like $1 something, and they have the little clips so that you, when you're in the car, you can take the mask off, and then you can put it back up, and then take it off. You know, so that you never are like without it. With when you're going in and out or doing shopping or something like that.
I don't understand why people drive with them on in the car. I mean, if you're driving alone in the car,
You don't really need to have them on,
No.
but some
I
people,
mean, Harley doesn't care.
you know, I've actually,
to each their own.
I went through a drive-through
whatever.
once, and they asked me to put my mask on before they would
Was it
bring out.
this mask or this mask?
No, it's just mask. No, I don't remember. I had my Santa hat on, but she told me to put my mask. Oh, I went just going through Starbucks. That was it. She asked me to put my mask on before. She stood back and went, "Could you put your mask on?" And
Well,
I put
you
my
are
mask
within
on.
6 feet. So.
And then I handed her the card, you know, and you could tell I wiped the card off before I handed it to her. I do that all the time when I go through the drive-thru. Then when they hand it back, I wipe it off again. See, because that's why you need those wipes that I gave you.
Okay.
Yes, Mom.
So I'm going to start washing my credit cards.
Well,
I don't want to wash any money off, though.
why?
My credit card?
Money.
Money?
Real money. Dollar bills. Dollar bills, y'all.
I don't want to
Dollar
reduce the
bill.
value of my credit card.
Oh, okay, I
by-
see what you're saying. Yeah, went right over. Okay, I was trying to get sick all week, so, you know. Yeah, do you ever have that? I mean, you're like, get to the point and you just want it to come so that you can get it over with. You know, I mean, I'm like, will you just snot up my nose? The other night it was like running, and I couldn't catch it, and I was chasing it all over the house. And you could tell
You know,
where I
that does
was.
not do a lot very good for the figure.
No,
That,
it
you know, the shape thing.
I know.
It's hard to be round if you're running.
Yeah, but I haven't decided what shape I need to get into because I haven't decided if we're going to live through the apocalypse. You know what I mean? This isn't over yet. So if I'm not going to live through all this stuff, why bother getting in shape, you know? So
But,
when I
but
decide
I
when the world
choose
isn't going to
rounds.
come, yeah, you
So
choose round.
I've already chosen round.
Well,
But what
you know,
about-
I'm going to go back to Disney sometime next month. So I need to start walking so I can at least walk to the scooter.
so you can walk to the scooter.
But did you finish your run?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And I almost wore that shirt today, and I should have worn it because I had my Jingle Bell shirt. I did. I officially finished it, which is so
Good.
nice with the virtual because they give you 24 hours to do it.
Good. Good deal.
Some of them don't. Some of them actually set a time,
Good time.
and it's a virtual app, and you start, you know, if you go out at 10 o'clock, you're supposed to, technically I was supposed to do it all in one swipe, but you could stop and start with this. They didn't, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a Jingle Bell run, and it's only a 5K, and it's more for, it was always more for camaraderie and get out and run in the winter and raise money for the Arthritis Foundation, more so than.
Thank you, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
More so than it was one of these competitive things that they do.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the Disney runs, when I did those, they were, you know, you had your advanced and your competitive and your professional runners and those people who did it for that purpose. You know, the one year I didn't do the half. I did the 10K one, but my niece did. And I dropped her off and I just stayed there, right?
Yeah.
One person comes across the finish line in an hour on a 13-minute run, a little over an hour. She did about 5 minutes.
13-mile run, you
Yeah,
mean?
13.1
Because you said
miles.
an hour on a 13-minute run,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
no. I meant the other way around.
I know. I'm just over here dozing. I did get that.
Anyway, here she is. She's coming flying through. And what they do is, and you could watch the screen where she was kind of going, and they only lit it up when she got to it. You know, and it's
Yeah.
one runner.
Right.
the entire time. I mean, and then the next one, it took like 50. So we're sitting there waiting, thinking, okay, there's got to be more elite runners running out there, right? So you're sitting there, and nobody's coming, and the lights go woo because they're sensed, and you're like, okay. And then about 10 minutes later, another 2 people kind of come running by, and then I'm like, then they kind of started wiggling in a little bit more, you know what I mean? But still, It was like, and she even admitted when she talked when we saw her on the news thing, she was using it as a training run because she was doing some big thing. And I'm thinking, right, a 5-point-some-minute mile, and you used it as a training run. That was very good of you to do that. And I'm thinking, I can't even train for it. So, but
Whatever.
It was really cool. I mean, it was surreal to be sitting there with, maybe 20 other people, in these stands on a cool morning. And they go out at 5:30 in the morning. So this is like 6:30 and the sun isn't even up. And all of a sudden the lights come on and there's this single person come around. And you think a band's coming with the noise. Hey, they're bored. But if you ever get a chance and they ever do them again, go down and do the Princess Run. It is so fun. It's all women. They do let guys in, but not right away.
It's never ending.
Deb the Energizer Bunny.
I bet I could beat him.
Probably. You probably
I could beat
could.
him.
If you have any AAA batteries, though, Jamie was needing some.
Oh, I had some.
Doesn't surprise me a bit. Are they in your purse?
Yeah. Does he need 3? Anyway.
Later.
Late, yeah.
So, okay, I did finish up this week my mitten, my other mitten. So now I have 2 mittens.
So it's a complete
It's a
FO.
complete set with the hat. Now, isn't that cute?
Oh, I was like, Deb, did you put the thumbs on the wrong side? Look at this.
Look at
It's
this.
so cute.
Isn't that cute? Even though the mittens are black and the hat's blue, but it's
You can't
still-
tell.
You can't tell.
No.
You can't tell. I'm going to put it on.
Okay.
Because I can.
My painted bricks hat and my
And
my mitten.
And it goes really good with my ugly sweater.
It does.
It does.
Look at you. You're all set.
It's all speckly.
Get out there and start ice skating because it's freezing up there. So
I know.
You can scoot
There's-
right
Your pond
across.
is
My
freezing?
pond is freezing.
Yeah.
Oh, I have. You know what? I used to ice skate when I was a kid.
Dun, dun.
And when they sold my grandmother's house,
I was giving her a song behind it.
No, shush.
when they sold my
Jesus.
grandmother's house, we had kept all of our ice skates at her house because it was the house on the lake. Mother brought me my ice skates. And it turned out that she grabbed somebody else's because they're a size 10 and my feet are like 7.5.
Yeah, that would not have been your
No,
skates.
no. And I have a cousin, my cousin's wife is complaining because hers are way too small. So I think perhaps they got
maybe
swapped.
they got swapped.
Yeah. But, at our age, it really wasn't that big a deal.
We used to ice skate on my grandparents' home, which was on a lake in northern Minnesota. And so their house had all of the ice skates, boys and girls. And for many, many, many years when I was little, when I first learned how to skate, and up until I was probably like 10 or 11, the only ones that fit me were boys' skates. So I learned how to ice skate on hockey skates.
Yes, so
Oh,
did I.
no toe pick.
And then all of a sudden I got a toe pick, and I was like,
Well, and men's
"Oh,
hockey didn't
you're
have the
higher too."
Yeah, and you didn't have as much support either.
You
So
know.
you had to strengthen your own ankles or you skated.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we used to be finding girls, and I mean, I'm 60. When I was a kid too, though, but finding them was difficult and they were expensive. Figure skates
were.
The
yeah.
boys were cheaper and you could get them. Well, and I also had an older brother that they came down to me and then mine went on. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I was so excited to be able to put on white skates, though.
Oh, I know, with a pom-pom. It was like the best.
Oh no, I didn't have pom-pom. We
Oh, I
didn't
had
have pom-poms
Yeah,
on ours, but I
Nope.
I remember I was so excited to be able to wear white skates, and then like after about a half an hour of being out on the lake with them on, I said, "Forget this. I want the black ones back. I want the
Well,
ones
you
that
stood
didn't have
straight.
the toe pick."
That and the straight.
Well,
I mean, the
I kept falling
straightness.
down because of the dang toe pick.
Oh, see,
Oh,
no,
I
the
fell
toe
down.
pick didn't do me.
Oh my gosh!
I always had I had girl skates But I remember thinking it'd be so much better if I could fall on my butt because there was so much more padding there. But I always fell forward onto my knees.
Because of the dang toe pick.
Okay. Because of the dang toe pick.
Dang toe pick.
But I used to live on a lake, and there was a farmer who lived close by, and he would get his tractor out on the lake and scrape off the snow for us. We'd get a big patch of cleared ice to skate on, which was always so nice. And to go back to that lake now, there aren't a bunch of kids around there. There aren't a bunch of people skating, and the farmer with the plow is gone. So
yeah, now
totally different.
They put up. Well, we
were
were
up
up there once, and they were ice fishing.
Well, they always ice fished.
Yeah.
But we would keep them kind of cleared back into an area because
they were kind of off on that side.
Because we would skate around their ice fishing holes, and that would scare the fish. So they would kind of stay away from where we ice skated.
Well, that would make sense too.
I remember
my grandpa used to snow blow out a big rink for us, and then he would run water.
Oh, what a nice guy!
Yeah,
Mrs. Rayberg did that. Mrs. Rayberg did that for us too.
Yeah, he would always run out.
They flooded a section
of it so that it was super glossy.
Yeah,
I remember one windy day, and if my cousin Patty is watching, she'll remember this day as well. We got I don't know, it was a lightweight blanket, and we grabbed the blanket, one on each side of it, held it, and just sailed all the way across, all the way to the end of the lake. And we got down there, and then thought,
now how do you get back?
Crap!
now you gotta
get back.
Now we got to figure, and we weren't into zigzagging. We couldn't figure that out. It was miserable. And I remembered doing that, and Patty's the one who reminded me that she was with me. She was on the other side of the blanket. Oh my gosh. So
that would be fun.
Going was fun. Coming back was not fun.
Well, it's always that way. It was like every time I would drive my mom, and we used to go up and visit my niece more in Michigan. Every time we drove up there, I was beating the wind. You know what I mean? And when we'd go in the winter, you just feel like it because you could see the little wisp of snow going across the expressway, and you're like driving like this, going. And then you think, well, at least on the way home, I'll be you know. And you start out in Michigan going, okay, I got the wind behind my back, and then you cross the state line. Next thing you know, it's going this way. Yeah. So it's like pushing you over, you know what I mean?
In the winter, I've noticed it blows west to east, and it probably does the same thing. West to east.
West to east.
Okay. It comes out of the east, it's swally cold.
It comes out of the east, it's weird. It's weird. Because anyway.
Hey, I'm going to call my weatherman.
Yeah, check with Mikey.
I'm going to check with Mikey, find out.
He'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those were the good old days when snow was fun and ice was...
Well, we didn't have those things to
That's true.
play on. We didn't... we had 2 channels on the TV, if we even had that.
And we couldn't watch TV after school.
And your mom expected you to come in and make a total mess at the back door because there was like a stack of newspaper because she knew you were going to be coming in, and you took everything off, and then you walked across through the house because your first layer of sock came off because it was crusted with snow. And then the top of the next
and it was usually
sock,
stuck to your snow pants.
Yeah,
exactly. So Mom knew. So there was a hole from the back door through the kitchen. It was all newspaper that you dropped clothes as you went into the house. And you ended up going upstairs with your shirt and your little butt hanging out with these pink legs, going up to get new clothes. You know what I
remember
mean?
the front parts of your legs would just be like
red. Oh man,
red.
Yeah.
I remember coming home and soaking my feet in cold water.
Because
to get them warmed up.
Yeah.
Yes,
and that tingle. Remember that you'd be
that's
and I've got dry patches right here on my cheeks. Still.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's from. I'm sure I had frostbite.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because we would skate. There was no wind chill factor then.
And if there was, we didn't care.
And
that just made it more fun because then you had
we were
had the
out.
wind on your leg. You were outside.
You had to exercise more to keep warm.
Yep.
That's
That's
right.
all there is
So-
to it.
And I always had
We're reminiscing like old ladies do.
a frozen streak of snot.
Oh yeah, yeah, because we're constantly going like that.
And you come in and go, you can kind of pick it off.
No, I just threw it in my laundry basket.
Yeah.
That's why when
Or
I
at Grandma's house, I would take off everything that was wet. At Grandma's house, you had to put it by the fireplace
oh,
to dry out.
okay, yeah, I could see downstairs over.
Yeah,
down in the basement.
Yeah, at
yeah.
home we just
Yeah,
coat rack, hat rack,
yeah,
shoe
Yeah.
pile.
yeah. That was pretty
Yeah,
much it too.
but at Grandma's we had to put it by the fireplace,
and Mom
hanging
said,
over grates and stuff at the fireplace.
Mom said there was never really an issue with any of us going out and shoveling because she said it was like
No, because
Paul would start the shoveling, but then we'd go out and help, only to make more of a mess behind
yes,
him.
because you made a snowball fight when you went and shoveled. Of course you did.
And then, if it was a wetter stuff, then you would go like this and you'd start the snowball, to make the snowman.
Yeah.
And then one year we built a fort behind the car because we were convinced it was going to keep the car from going out. I mean, we were convinced. And so we built this fort behind the car, and my sister kept going in the house, I'll never forget it, and she kept bringing out water. And she wanted hot water so it would melt and make ice. And it would make of course, the fort would go like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we'd have to come back and we'd be so mad at her. But anyhow, it was funny. And then my dad worked midnights. We were all in bed. And he'd just drive out, right? And we were like, we couldn't believe that the car actually broke it. Well, one night, my brother and my dad, they put it back together. Dad drove across and then they built it back up, and we couldn't figure out for the life of us
How they got the car out?
because the tracks made it to and went underneath.
Right.
And we were so amazed that Mom has a picture of us kids out there looking at this snowbank,
Just completely
trying
baffled.
to baffled how Dad got the car
He
out.
just went really fast, like pulling the tablecloth out from underneath the silverware and stuff. You just drive really fast. It just falls up and then comes right back down
Remember that was
perfectly.
real popular and people really thought they could do it?
Well, it can be done, but
Well, yeah, I know.
Well, not by me.
Not by me either. Snoop Dogg,
so
can you do that?
yeah, Snoop, can you do that? Show us.
Maybe they'll be on that show. That's a talent that'll be on that show.
That's not too extreme, though.
Oh,
there would have
that's
to be
true.
daggers or
That's
something
true.
involved.
I saw something where Snoop Dogg was doing, I don't know. It wasn't the TV show, it was something else.
I saw something with Snoop in it, too. Maybe you and I were watching the same thing.
I know, but it was like he's doing little snippets with regular people. We're about as regular as they get.
Yeah, he should be coming to us. Come on, Snoop.
Yeah,
you need
Snoop.
to come to us.
And when
I mean, if you hang with Martha, it's like hanging with us anyway. See, so
No.
No, I do not have my linen closet alphabetized.
You have a linen closet?
You have one?
I have a
I don't have one.
Well, it's full
Yeah,
of
I know.
liquor, but yeah,
I
I
know.
have a linen closet.
Yeah, but you know that there's
Well,
liquor in it, so
That's more important than linens,
Yeah.
anyway.
It's true. My linens are,
you got to have your liquor in it. So
I do.
But anyway,
I do.
I digress. So Snoop, get a hold of us
Yeah.
because we need to have Snoop
I
with
can't
us.
remember what it was. I'm sure you and I saw the same darn thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I went, that was really
Yeah.
normal of him.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. It was
Whatever
very
is very normal, huh?
Are you done talking about what you knitted? What you finished?
Yeah, I
UFO.
finished.
You finished.
Okay.
I finished that part.
Painted bricks and regular mittens.
My painted
I've got
bricks has
some
been done
things
for a while.
to show off.
Well, please do.
I've
my
even
lady.
worn painted bricks out and about
Yeah.
when I
Okay.
went for the first part of my
My
walk.
painted bricks ended up on my mother's head, so
Well, and she looks good in it, so she should wear it.
undoubtedly. This is Fading Stripes, and we've talked about this, and it's I keep
This is
saying
for our knit along.
yeah, I keep saying
Maybe.
it could be
Maybe.
done,
Whatever you want to do.
but I'm still going. I still have yarn left, so I'm going to keep going. It is
Rebel Purl.
the Rebel Purl, right? Our colorway, and then the other is Savvy Skeins.
Savvy Skeins.
Right.
Isn't that nice and soft?
And that's the first one we showed, which was the twist.
Twist.
And then this
Flock
is
around twist.
This is the spiral.
Flock around spiral.
Do
spiral.
you want to open that? You want me to open it up?
I don't know if you can tell. Oh, I started a hat.
So you wound it? You hand wound this? Mm-hmm. You crazy girl.
It took me about an hour.
Oh my gosh.
See how it goes a little bit different? It's got a bit of a spiral to it.
It's a little more intense colors too.
Yeah, they're brighter colors in the spiral.
Yes.
Than versus the twist.
And it's
and if you go in
Rebel Purl.
and it's what the flock 10 is the code, you get 10% off before the end of January.
Yeah.
And it's the personal twist. And I was thinking too this week, some reason I thought, if you're going to do our knit along, like either the faded stripes or the Mojito, or if you're doing something you want to do on Sundays when you watch us and popcorn knit or whatever, you could go underneath the personal and you could make your own personal one for your own knit along. You know what I mean?
Like, just hashtag it flock around the table when you put a picture of it on Instagram so that we can see what you're working on too.
That would be cool. And she goes, and it's $30 for the skein, and it doesn't take long, and I don't really know how long it takes, but put it in and she'll contact you. It took about a week for us. But I don't know. Stop. I don't know.
Well, you said it doesn't take that long. Well, I don't know how long it takes.
Well, I don't know how long it takes, but I'm assuming it only takes a little over a week or so. But I don't know how long this stuff takes to dry or how many skeins she's doing and things like that. Or she waits until she's doing a green before she does green. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Mary. We're going to talk to Mary. We're going to talk to Mary, and we'll find out more about Rebel Purl.
No, I have not found one. There is no
there is a switch, but I'm not going to tell you. You got.
I'm not going there.
You have to move the piece of tissue, sort of like data, and then go click, and then it turns off. And that's
I don't think so.
But anyway, so this is Rebel Purl, flock around the table, what the flock, and this is the spiral. Mm-hmm. And I mean, this is
flock around spiral,
right? And the one that we showed you that's on this one before is the twist, and
flock around twist.
And Mary, go on her website. Her name is Mary Ramsey. It's Rebel Purl. She's also on Redbubble, and she's really cool. So you should be doing that. And we want to get pictures, so you'll have to do it.
So you'll have to do it.
And one other thing I want to mention.
She is so
I know I'm
over
talking
the top
today.
You're
it's
over the top.
It's because of my silly inhaler. It woke me up. We actually formed this week.
Oh yeah,
a group on Rebel.
Oh, they did.
Around. She did. I did. But don't expect a lot from it because I'm not all that sure what I'm doing with it yet, but I did start it. So if you do see anything flock around the table on Ravelry,
it's a group on Ravelry. Go ahead and join it.
Go ahead and join. It's us. So it's not somebody else trying to be it.
It says Deb is this.
Well, you'll see our picture. It's our logo
our
picture.
logo's on it. So it's us, guys.
And so that's going to be another forum for you to be able to ask us questions. We can put things out there.
You should probably put a discussion topic out there.
Okay,
questions.
Yeah, we don't know how to access it or respond, but we're going to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah,
and
these two can figure that out since I figured this one out.
She figured out this, so
we sat at we were at Another Broken Egg on Wednesday, and Deb brought her computer, and
David showed us how to get on.
It's a waiter.
And really it was like a really tough.
It's not user friendly.
No, I didn't think it was that much either. But we kind of walked through it and we figured it out and we put it on. I put a couple hashtags in, and it just says that this is an extension of us here from our YouTube video and things like that. And I personally
not and things like that. It only says that.
It only says that right now. So I wanted it mainly because I don't know how to add to the comments and all that stuff on YouTube like these guys do. And so I thought since you guys do, our group is a great group because our group responds and mentions things.
Oh,
And
they
when we
do.
talk about stuff,
Yeah.
they get on and put the comments in because they're all part and someone else talks to somebody else and talks to somebody. And I just think that that's really cool. Whereas a lot of them don't do that. They just write, "Hey, thanks for the production." You know, I'm like, no, I want them to feel like when I say, "How are you today?"
Yeah.
they come back and say they're fine. You know,
we get a back and forth going sometimes. It's
Yeah.
really fun.
it really is fun.
So
So, that's why I
Mika-
went to Ravelry thinking it was going to be another.
No,
cool
it,
thing.
it will be. You just have to stick with it and
And I found 4
I
YouTube videos that tells me how to make a group
Yeah.
and how to read through. And I found 2 other articles. And that's my goal this week because I don't have any appointments. And I'm just going to sit on the couch and do squat.
and figure that out.
Yep.
I can tell you. Well, I'm going to tell you guys. These 2 are members of Ravelry. I'm not. So it's just a personal choice.
Right.
So they will be commenting with you in Ravelry. I think it's a great place for knitters to go and do their stuff and get their patterns out and all that fun stuff. It's just a personal choice for me.
Right.
So I just wanted to let you know, don't ask me any questions there. You can email Flock Around the Table or here on
Instagram.
YouTube or on Instagram.
If
you have a question directly for me.
But if you want to put it on,
But if
I'll
you
call her and ask
you know,
her.
if you want my bra size, ask them on Ravelry and they can answer.
I'll tell you what it is right now. Big.
Big, yeah, big.
I have no idea why anybody would want to know that.
Because
Well, in case
maybe
they wanted
wanna
to
make a
knit me
sweater.
a bralette,
Oh, well, there's that.
They might want to.
I wouldn't want to have to buy the yarn to make that for my daughter, though.
Oh, your poor daughter. Tori, don't let her pick on you. Oh, and hi, Ryan.
Hi Ryan.
Tori, the poor girl. I mean, I don't know where you. And she got it from somebody's jeans, and that's.
It wasn't me either.
Well,
it's
it
not
was
me.
somebody's jeans.
I think
poor
it's
girl.
different.
Okay, I have
generation.
some new yarn that
Why
I
do we
want.
want to talk about that? We were talking about boobs.
It's a tough segue.
Okay, it really was, but go for it, Mike. I'm going to write down Micah
Squishy
yarn.
to squishy.
Instead of squishing, we are squishing.
Okay, this was Squishy Mail.
Okay.
And this is from a knitter, a dyer called Wicked Knitter.
Knittah.
Knittah.
Wicked Knittah.
Knittah.
She's from Lewiston, Maine, which explains the spelling of the word Knittah.
Knittah.
And it is just, it's really pretty, I think. And of course, we got all this other stuff here now.
Yeah.
But it's really
do.
pretty.
Isn't that
And
fun?
this particular one is nylon, merino, and alpaca. So it's just,
It's so soft.
it
Isn't
is
it
so
fun?
soft
Squishy, guys.
and
Look.
lovely.
Squish,
I
squish,
really
squish.
like the alpaca.
And she's-
Oh, my
I'm getting
goodness.
used to it.
She has been dying up a storm. I communicated with her a bit during the first northeaster that they had to contend with, but and she lost her lights and
Oh,
But-
love it.
lights were back on by the time she woke up the next morning. This most recent one
Yeah.
didn't seem to be quite so bad in her neck of the woods, but
And the
isn't that
name.
wonderful?
I love the name.
What is
I
the
love
name of that one?
Dream of Tuscany.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
cute.
Dreams of Tuscany.
Dreams.
Yes.
Look at how cool. But see,
But yeah,
this is if you move this down.
it does remind me of some of those
Yeah.
Mediterranean portraits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
does.
The colors are
Yeah. The Wicked Knittah. And Wicked is good up there.
Yes.
Wicked awesome.
it's wicked awesome.
Wicked
That's
awesome.
kind of
Wicked
Boston-ish.
fish.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
that's
well
all.
Maine,
Yeah.
Maine, and
Maine, Boston.
Yeah,
Because you can't get that from here. That's pretty
That-
much, that's what they tell you.
my nieces from Maine used to call things wicked awesome,
Yeah.
and I thought when I first heard it, I thought,
The look on
isn't
your
that an
face was probably-
oxymoron?
That was exactly my thing when I first heard it.
But no, wicked awesome is good. So wicked Knittah,
Knittah.
and
And, for sure.
really a nice person to deal with. She got me the yarn in fairly short order, so I really appreciated it. Oh, there's
that's
the
really
other
cool.
skein.
This
Yeah,
is
you're
really
like,
neat.
where's the other one?
Dream.
I thought this doesn't match.
We're going to dream of Tuscany.
Look at all these yarns. They're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
It's just a festival of color.
Uh-huh.
So that is all the new stuff I've got today.
I do have something else, though.
I do have some things coming in the mail,
Oh, that'll be fun.
which is always fun. I always love to get that.
Mail.
I've also been shopping a lot with Lolo Body Care.
The
I love the stuff. The
different scents and things
The
like
lotions
that.
and
The
the
such.
different lotions.
Have you gotten a candle yet?
No, I'm not. I did get some a chapstick kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lip balm. Yeah. And
Lip balm.
Lip balm.
my mom is one who uses lipstick all the time, and I said, well, let me get you some of this lip balm and see if that doesn't work for you, because she was using on the little to-go bar, she was using that, rubbing her finger and putting it on her lips,
Oh my goodness.
which
Yeah.
she seemed to think was a good thing to do.
I got new working hands, the heavy duty stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I got because I have really bad lips, and I guess you're not supposed to have fragrance in.
Well,
for
I
your
can tell
lips.
you why your lips are so bad, because you're flapping them all the
No!
time.
That's not the case.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
But I do want to pass on to you guys. I don't know if you get Leading Men information. They are starting a new club this series, and it's their mini series,
Leading menace.
Leading Men. They've had the minis every month for a while, okay? But they've teamed up with Tilly Beans, Stephanie Lovaton, and she's going to be their designer of the year. So she's going to be designing things to go with the mini skeins, which is pretty cool. So, what the hell is
This is
that?
my lunch bowl from yesterday. This is what I take into work. So
That's cool. She's going to show her work in progress.
Oh, yeah, the
She has
the
her-
hat.
So check out on leadingmenfiberarts.com if you want to do mini skeins, and they may have mini skeins for maybe your fading stripes if you don't have a lot of mini skeins. Their stuff is really cool, and they have great colors. So that's just to pass on some
We
information.
remember the Woolsia.
And the Woolsia would be fun with the mini
The-
skeins too.
That's
That's
what
an
I used.
Amber
I used
O'Brien.
my Leading Men mini skeins
There you go.
to do Woolsia. So there you go. The hat,
The hat, remember the hat last week?
infamous
the
hat.
hat. Well,
The hat.
I was kind of a slug with my knitting this week.
It's okay. It's working.
I made
well.
about 5,000 stitch markers, but I was kind of a slug knitting. So I only got one more repeat, but
Here we go.
so
If
now
you have
I
little
have two.
Isn't that great?
Now what? You just do one more and you're done, right?
I think they say to do this twice, but I may do it 3 times because I like
Our
I like
popular-
a
Oh, you like it slouchy?
I like a slouchy hat, and I also like to fold up, which I should have done the ripping a little bit longer because I do like to fold up. But yeah, I'll just do it until I may add 2020 right now,
Oh, yeah.
and then do
you could do a whole row
fuck
of,
twice again
Yeah.
on top of the 2020. I mean, for Deb, I would decrease right now.
Yeah.
But there you go. See, you can see it.
Yeah,
Well, I can't.
you can't.
But anyway,
No, they can
it's
see
coming
it.
along really good though.
Yeah, I mean,
Your
like
floats
it's-
are excellent.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
She does good color work.
I mean, you know, if I was Leah, I would have had 4 of these done already.
Yeah.
But, I'm not. I digress.
She posted on our WhatsApp lovingly, our friend in Michigan,
Hi, Leah.
and she's
Hi,
making
girls.
the cutest tree skirt.
Yeah.
I
She
think
said it was
that's
from
done.
Church Mouse.
It's a church mustang.
A church
Cute
mouse
as
pattern.
can be, and I'm thinking,
She said she was having a lot of fun doing it.
and I'm
So
going.
I'm thinking I'd be tearing my hair out.
Yeah,
but
me too. The edge on that is very kind of fluffy. I don't know if she like swirls it up or something, but it looks really good. So
Yeah, it
and
looks-
she's got 3 little girls under
Yeah.
the age of 5.
but she's a serial knitter.
When she's
And
a
a
serial
speed
mom
knitter.
and a speed knitter, and all those
dimmer.
cookies she made with her
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she made, 5,000 cookies and made all of us,
now
you
she
know.
could be Betty Crocker, not Betty Crocker. Martha
She
Stewart.
could be Martha Stewart. Leah's just a very talented. She did artsy too. She got good colors.
Well, she used to be an art teacher.
Okay, fine. These guys are picking on me. Did you ever notice that?
We always pick on her.
Yeah.
Do you ever notice this? Here, wait. Turn your heads. I'm going to have a quiet moment with my friends. I think that's the only reason they started it, so that they could pick on me.
Oh no, we pick on you outside of this too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we still love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the only reason we can get away with it.
Because you love me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I thought maybe
you would
Mike
disown
hired
us.
you.
Mike?
Mike hired us. Yeah, we're really just a double agent.
Under the table. Not around the table, they're under the table. So anyway, but okay. So now with the holidays are coming this week, you're heading up to your family.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have a quiet one at home.
I am.
I'm going to have a quiet one at home.
If I can get him out of the house, I may sneak him up to Three Floyds
Oh,
if they're open
yeah.
to have some pho and a beer.
Yeah.
Some pho?
Pho. Yeah, PHA.
Pho.
Pho.
Pho. Pho.
Pho. It's soup. Pho. Look it up. It's good soup.
It's good too.
Colleen, would you school her on what pho is?
Yeah.
I thought you were just like not
Pho.
saying the whole word.
No, Mikey, I think is going to go up and spend. Weather should be okay.
They
I
have-
think he's going to go up and spend it with his sister because she was going to be alone, and I said nobody should be alone on Christmas. And my mom's only a mile away, so she said I don't think I want to do anything traditional for Christmas. I said, so what do you want to do? She goes, I'm really thinking lasagna, and I said, well then you better make it on Wednesday because I like that.
The next day.
I said,
Totally
or make
the
it
next
Tuesday,
day.
freeze it, then take it out on
Right.
Thursday, let it thaw,
Exactly.
because then it becomes really,
Then it's really good.
really good. I mean, not
Pretty
that.
demanding, I would say.
I have to agree. I like, if I want lasagna on the weekend, I will make it the weekend before.
Well, and Mikey brought
And
home
then
spaghetti last night,
Freeze it.
and it tasted great. Don't get me wrong, but I will admit that it will taste better
The second
Today.
time around. Yeah.
because it just seeps in, or the juices just marry together. And I just love Italian more the next day than the day of. So
Jamie requested chili for this weekend, and I forgot to get the stuff from her. Well, I guess I have to go to the grocery store and get chili making stuff.
you guys making any big meals?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Tell us-
Fresh Market had these roasts with the like a
Standing
rib
rib roast?
standing rib roast.
Yeah.
And they had quite a few of those, and I guess I don't know if it's a tradition. I guess it's one of the things that people make sometimes at Christmas because they're
I
expensive.
used to make lasagna because
Yeah.
it was something that I could do first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
And then it would,
You could either bake it or just put it out to the side and then bake it late or whatever. Yeah. Plus, you make a lasagna.
You make a you make a vast amount, and you
So-
can feed a lot of people.
And then my family has a traditional breakfast. Well, we have this all the time, and we call it green eggs and ham.
Ah.
Because when the first time Tim was asked to eat it, he looked at it and he said he refused. And so we had just read the Dr. Seuss book, and I told him, oh, well, this is just green eggs and ham. And what it is fried potatoes, bacon, and eggs mixed together. And it's, as you all
it's
know,
like a hash.
like a breakfast hash.
Yeah.
And it's really good, and we have it every time we're all together,
And
and
it's still called green eggs and ham.
we still call it green eggs and ham.
See, Tori and I used to just make green scrambled eggs with chopped up fresh herbs
I would
and
use
ham
food
on
coloring.
the side, and we called that green eggs and ham.
I would
because
put
they were
food
green
coloring
eggs.
in there and turned it blue, so it wouldn't make a difference. Because yellow and green
make blue.
So mine always turned out blue. So
Yellow
I didn't-
and
You put
green
you
make
put
blue?
food coloring yellow.
No, yellow and blue make
green.
green.
Well, whatever. Mine always looked blue. Maybe.
You put too much blue in. Blue's a
Right.
primary color.
Did you really put food coloring in your eggs? Oh my! She doesn't cook, folks.
We tried to
She
do it making
doesn't cook,
Christmas
so-
cookies. We wanted to turn the cookies green when you're the snickerdoodles, and so we were making snickerdoodles, and Mom, I'll never forget, we made such a mess in that kitchen. She was working at Sears, and it was a Tuesday night, and we decided we were going to make snickerdoodles, and we were going to make them green. And so,
Why would you make snickerdoodles green?
because it was something different, and we decided we were going to do green, and we all had green hands. And Mom wanted to know who caused the trouble, and we all went, I didn't. But we all had green hands, so nobody really got in trouble. She just punished all of us. But she cleaned it up. Mom did that because we never put stuff away the right way. So that's one way how to get out of things when you're a kid. Never mind, kids, don't watch this.
That was my husband's ploy.
Mm-hmm.
He never could get things put away quite the right way. It was always a matter of search and destroy.
Well, it was the right place for him
Mm-hmm.
until he couldn't find it, and then he asked you where it was.
Right. I have a friend who says that a uterus is a homing device.
It's a location locator.
Well, when you think about it with kids and stuff like that, when I was a kid, that was probably, I'm serious, my mom could find us no matter where we tried to hide.
Mm-hmm.
And always find those odd objects.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, where's my keys?
Yeah. Mom, I haven't seen my foot in a week. Do you know
Where's
where
my
it is?
calculus calculator, Mom?
At the stop at the stairs. Mom, what? Mom? Until she came to the bottom stairs, we couldn't ask the question. It was like it wasn't real until
Until you saw her.
Saw the
until
whites
you
of her
could
eyes.
Visualize her.
Yeah, and we did have to sit upstairs until 6 o'clock in the morning. We couldn't get up before 6
Oh, that has to
a.m.
be on Christmas.
on Christmas morning.
Oh my goodness.
We sat all at the, and seriously, we would like sneak down one step to the point because we had like steps going up
Stairrail.
and then there was a wall, so we could get to that point, so you couldn't really see us. The little feet were kind of staking out.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we'd run down, and it would be there.
We'd have to go wake up my dad.
Really?
We couldn't.
I would sit behind the wall like that and try and stay awake to catch Santa.
Ah, yeah.
But of course, never.
I never
actually
got
made
that.
it.
No.
The best one
because
we
Santa's too quick.
the best
He really
one we
is. I still can't see him to this day.
the best one we did was one year we went to Maine for Christmas, and my husband's uncle got out at the butt crack of dawn and had sleigh bells that he rang
Oh.
and woke up the nieces and nephews. They were delighted.
Oh, I can imagine.
They
Yeah.
were-
Did you just say did they just miss Santa?
Yes,
leaving?
exactly.
Of course.
Exactly, and they were totally convinced. So that was pretty
Just
perfect.
think how fun those dates were, and now you got TV that destroys everything.
No.
Haven't you seen is it Christmas Chronicles on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
They're
I'll have
two
to
good
do that.
movies. It's I'll tell you who it is: Goldie Hawn and who's she live with?
In real
Kurt
life?
Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt
I
Russell.
was going to say in real life
In
or
real life,
or
But
in the
they're-
movie. If it's in the movie, I don't know because
they're both movies, and it's all about Santa and the issues he comes up against, and I mean it's cute. I mean it's not like going to get an Academy Award, but it is cute and it's fun. And
I kind of like the one where Tim Allen becomes Santa Claus and he just gets fatter and fatter and he
the
goes into work.
Santa
Santa
Claus.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
and I
that
just
one's cute.
think that one's kind of funny too, because I would be like, and the reindeers, they roll their eyes at him. I'm like, oh, isn't that typical? Even my dog rolls his eyes at me, so I guess that's
Abner
true.
does not.
Yes, he does. He did this morning. Bite me, lady. I'm not coming in. So whatever.
Okay,
It's nice out.
please comment and
Yeah.
let us know what your
how cute
Christmas
this
celebration is what your Christmas plans are going to be.
Yeah. What are you guys having for Christmas dinner?
And who's cooking?
Yeah.
I mean,
And who's not?
This is, by the way, guys, this is just my I'm waiting hat.
Isn't it turning
You
out
guys
cute?
know I always have an I'm waiting
She
hat
does
going.
my waiting. I just wanted to show it because I thought it was really cute. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I really like it. This is such a nice contrast here. I really enjoy that.
Thanks.
Very nicely done.
Thanks, my
You have
lady.
some talent.
I
You should
do?
use it more often.
I should. I should. I just say, yeah.
So, okay.
Oh, I got to put that thing back on.
Yeah, I got to put that thing back on so we can say goodbye.
Hang on. This is not easy to put on.
No, it really isn't. You should try wearing this at the park.
Goodbye. Have a great holiday.
Yeah,
It's
Uh,
jolly, holly Christmas.
Let us know what your plans are,
It's the best
and we'll
time
see you
of the
next
year.
Sunday.
hope you know.
Have a Merry
which
Christmas,
friends we
guys.
know. Blah, 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 whatever. Bye, everybody.
Bye.